it's gonna be good. Lift up, reach over to the side, plant your heels, wiggle your toes, center into the other side, and then take it down and up again. Over to the side, reach up, drop over, back to the center, relax the shoulders, lift up, over to the other side. We're just gonna go down and up, down, and then press and lift up. Oh, yes. Guess what? I have really good news. We don't have any lunges today at all. We do have a bit of upper body stuff, including things that we all love, like push-ups. As a matter of fact, I think we'll do those pretty early. Just get them done. So that means we need to warm up our push-up muscles. So right here, hold at the top and then bring the hands partway down, close, bring the thumbs up and together, and then open. So close and open. I'm just gonna scooch this over so I have room, because I wanna walk it out into an inchworm in a second. Open your chest, draw your abs in. Remember, when you do your push-ups, you really wanna use your core, right? And when I say use your core, what I mean is you pull your abs in like you're trying to lift up your spine. Your core being the entire space from your rib cage to your hip bones, front and back. We have muscles that go in all directions. A couple more of these. And then right here, just a down and halfway up, pull the elbows back. So it's down part way up, elbows draw back, chest is lifted. You're breathing, right? This is where we build strength. More strength than you had last week. It's happening this week. Couple more. One more like that. And then I want you to create enough space in front of you so you have a little bit of a runway. Reach up, bend your knees, drop your hips back, find the floor. If the floor is not a place that you can reach your hands to, you could use something higher, right? You could just reach out to a countertop. You could reach out to your bed. But right here, we're activating all the muscles. That's like your ankles, your calves, your legs, your hips, your core, your upper body, right? So we're getting more nimble, walking it back. Now this one, we're gonna do 2 push-ups. So hips back, walk it out. So wherever your hands are, just 2 times, push it up. Use your abs to walk it back. Yes? 2 more like that. Right? Maybe those push-ups got a little bit easier. One more time. Oh, good times on a Friday. 2 push-ups. And then walk it back. Whew. Shake it all out. Now we're gonna do a set of push-ups. We're gonna do a set of push-ups. I'm gonna scooch my chair over. We're gonna do a set of dips. I'm just gonna knock these out. So if you would like a mat, I'm just gonna do it on the floor because I don't wanna take time to get a mat out, but you can get a mat out. 10 push-ups, standing it up, 10 dips. We'll shake it out. All right, 10 and 10. So if you need knees, perfect. Okay, you ready? Here we go. You do yours, your own time. And remember, your elbows are about 45 degrees. Your abs are pulling in, your head is up. Breathe as you lift. And then when you get to 10, you just gracefully, in any way that works for you, stand up. Now, if you don't have a chair or you don't want to use a chair, you could be on the floor for your dips. I prefer a chair for the very reason that you can have your hands not so far behind you, I don't want a lot of force on your shoulders, so please use your legs to support you. When you go down, your hips need to go back, like towards the chair. So you don't want to be coming out here. That will put a lot of force on your shoulders. Here we go. Elbows track back, chest up, lift up. So this is working your shoulders and your triceps. Lift your chest. Now, if you wanted to make it harder, you put your feet out further. Breathe and lift. We're going to 10, so when you get to your 10, that's when you get to stop, walk it back. Use the power of your legs, just stand up like it is nothing, because it's not. Shake it out. Shake it out. So now you just push-ups, kind of a full body thing. Lots of chest, shoulders, triceps. Then we just kind of isolated shoulders and triceps. So I want to give them, I'm going slow to get back to the push-ups so they can recover. You're not starting your push-up where you ended your dips. You're starting from a place of recovery, okay? So when you're ready, I mean, don't even think about if you're ready. Just when you seem remotely ready, hop to it. Here we go. 10 of them. Use your abs. Breathe. Feel your strength. Knees or toes, either one is fine, just you know your form. Right? You're taking your tail with you. And then practice standing up. Right? Because we got to practice standing up to be able to stand up with ease, with strength, with energy. That's what we're building here. Okay. Ready? Shake it out. Because we're not starting the dips where we ended the push-ups. That's why we go slow in between, because I actually want you to have a little bit of rest for our purposes of building strength. When you feel like you're ready, let's go. 10 of these. Play with your feet. But you always drop the hips straight down. Such a good exercise for the back of your arms, for your triceps, for the shoulders. It's not the greatest exercise if you have some kind of damage to your shoulder. Oh, you know it. We're just gonna knock it out. 10 and 10, one more round. Breathe in, get your energy going, and then before you think about what you think about it, just get down there, 10 push-ups, go. Right? It doesn't take long. It takes longer to think about it. This is where you build strength. This is how you get stronger. You've got to do a little bit more. It's got to be a little bit hard, like more than is easy and comfortable. Right? Just a little bit. Not so much that you damage yourself. Shake it out. Breathe in. Hey, shoulders. Don't you worry, we're going to a back exercise next. You ready? Whew. 10 of these. Now you remember, feet closer, it's going to be easier. So you have ways to make it harder or easier. Just check your hips. They're going towards your surface that you are putting your hands on. Yes? And then when you get to around 10, but the last one's not easy, you can move the chair out of the way. I'm just gonna move it out of the way for now. Grab a sip of water. Love your shoulders. There they are. We're going to a wide row next. Here's how the wide row goes. I'm going to use my hand. You could use your chair. We're doing one arm at a time because I want to honor the fact that some of you would really like to have the stability of your spine on a surface versus having two go. But we're gonna do a wide row. What that means is that the palm is facing, again, it's about 45 degrees, kind of like an angle, right? So the elbow is slightly pulling back and in, so sometimes we do a row really close. Today we're doing it with the elbow a little bit out, okay? Single arm, flat back, here we go. Squeeze. Now, hike your hips back and a little bit up. So it's gonna just dip you forward a little bit more. And get your neck out of it. Breathe. Now at least 10, I'm going to 12 because I can, and therefore I must. And if you want to go further, you can, because I just am not stopping. I said 12. I know, I did 15. Switch sides. Shake it out. Maybe 10 was perfect for you. I don't know what weight you're using. Remember, we're trying to challenge more weight. So your assignment is to find yourselves some weights. All right, so pull it out, pull it back, about 45 degrees. Really focus on your form here. You want to feel this in those muscles like right behind the shoulder, that mid to upper back, nothing in the neck. Of course, your hips are working to stabilize. And when we do one side at a time, you really have the opportunity to notice. Like that was one side, a little more stable, a little bit more strength. And then I kind of lost count. And then set it down, shake it out. We're gonna stand up and do bicep curls. So your lower back gets a break, right? Right around anywhere. I'm gonna give you the whole range. I know last time I was like, we're doing 12, 10, 8, and then we did 12, 12, 12. Here we go, curl. I'm giving you a range, 10 to 15, because I don't want you to stop simply because you reached a number. If your arms could do one more, and that's the one that's gonna really create challenge, and that challenge is what creates change. Are you breathing? Right, you got that little bend to the knees. Shoulders pull back. It is an ab exercise. Exhale as you lift. Out loud, exhale. Ha. It's just simple, it's just you and this, right? I think I'm on 12-ish. So right now I want you to notice what weight you have. Notice how your arms feel. Like if you could really go to 20, pretty much no problem. I'm doing one more. Then you need a heavier weight. Set it down, shake it out. Grab a quick sip of water, second round. Wide row, right? You feel your shoulders, lots happening there. Always. Okay. Wide row, bend the knees. Something if you want to put your hand on, flat back. Let's do it, squeeze. Now this one, you could pull up faster once you have that alignment, but then pause and bring it down slower, right? That's how you take the momentum out of it. Yes, breathe and lift. Slide that tailbone back and then notice where you feel it. Like you probably feel it more in the leg and the hip of the side that you're lifting. That would be appropriate. And so when you get to at least 10, you could set it down if you need to. And if you could easily do more than 15, you need a heavier weight. This is us getting stronger. Support. Long spine, let's go. Bring it up. Exhale. It's your practice. Breathe and lift. Hips back. And so just notice it. Like drop all the big stuff in your life and get right into your shoulder blade. Just come right into that. Right? There's so much to explore there. There really is. One more for me. I don't know, maybe for you. You've got extra, you got more. Yeah? But your shoulder blades are so cool. They just float right on over your rib cage. They're only attached by little tiny point. So your muscles have to do so much work to hold them where they need to be. Little bend to the knees, abs pulled in, shoulders back. Take it away. So it's slower on the way down. Breathe and lift. Opportunity for your abs. Squeeze in as you pull the shoulders back. Yes. Right? Doesn't it feel good to use your muscles? It does. Yeah. Strength is such a good thing. Whew. You got it. Breathe and lift. Yes. Now's about your time to check and think, could I do heavier weights? Right? These are exactly right. This is number 15 for me, and that was all I want to do on that. We're going to set it down, shake it out. Now we're going to come back to the biceps in a little bit. But first, actually, let's just do our last set of biceps right here. Not doing another set of these because we've got more stuff for the shoulders. So just shake it out, get some water. We're just going to run right into our last set of biceps instead of waiting. Let's just get it done. Wow, they're already just a little bit tired, maybe. Let's go. See how many you could do. Right? Breathe. Abs. Shoulders back. Practice your posture. Exhale. Yes. On that way down, that's where you build the most strength. Right? That eccentric contraction. Coming up, it's the concentric contraction. Oh my goodness. You got to get as close to 10 as you can. And if you can get past 10, then get past 10. Any number, you've got to feel where you are. Don't go by me, go by you. Yes, that was my last one. Shake it out. And now you're done with that. Opportunity. Stay ahead of your dehydration. So, little side note, next Friday, when we're doing this, it's Thanksgiving next week. Next Friday, I'm going to have a recording for you to do for class. We won't do a live class. Okay, just thought I'd let you know, but I'll email you. So up here is our next exercise, front raise. Then we're gonna hinge forward, same arm is gonna kick back. So one arm, front raise, single arm, kick back, switch. One arm, yes. This one, I'm gonna do my first set with a 10. See how it goes? Maybe I'll go up on the next set. Bend your knees a little bit. Pull your abs up and in so you're not. All right, here we go. Lift it up. Now, when we do this, this is what I was talking about. You've got to use all those muscles back here to pull that shoulder back and down. You're using your rotator cuff. You're using muscles in your mid-back to hold your shoulder where you want it to be. Otherwise, you just hike up into your neck. I see that a lot. You're using your abs to stabilize. Yes, are you breathing? Now you've got to get to at least 10. I'm going to do 2 more. I'm just feeling like, how does that feel? You can stop if you need to, or you could keep going a couple if you've got it in you. I don't want you to stop just because you hit a number. I know that's hard for some of you. Bend your knees, hike your hips back when you get to this point. You could use your chair or your leg, elbow high, kick it back. So now you're pulling that shoulder blade back and in, using your abs. Breathe. That full extension at the top. Yes, your body is as much like a table as possible. So you've got to get to at least 10. Check when that shoulder starts to kind of drop forward. That tells you need to stop. I'm going one more. Shake it out. Other side goes. Bend your knees a little bit, zipper up, shoulders back. Here we go. Set yourself up for success before you start by pulling the shoulder back, drawing your abs in, lifting your chest up, right? So the elbow can be a tiny bit bent. It doesn't have to be locked out. Yeah, a lot of stability in that shoulder here. Breathe. Yes. Yeah, this side, different than the other, yes? Whew. I'm going one more, because mine are just gonna get a little bit messy after that. Hips back, chest forward, long spine. When you're ready, elbow high, go. Right, so just check yourself. Could you micro adjust? Could you kick your hips back a little bit more? Lengthen your spine a little bit more. Draw your abs in a little bit more. Lift the elbow up just a little bit more. Drop those shoulders back and down. I have to think about it every repetition, right? Or they start to hike into the neck. Yes. And just notice when you need to set it down. I'm going one more, and then I'm switching sides again. Right into it, bend the knees a little bit, zipper up, shoulders back, here we go. Lift, I'm gonna try a little bit heavier. Shoulder back, so if I go heavier, I might need to do fewer reps, right? Breathe and lift. And the thing you've gotta watch for is that hiking up. Right, this one I can't quite pause as much at the top. Yeah. And that's gonna be my last one. Keep going if you have more. And when you're ready, you do that hinge. Set yourself up and then go. Do not just fold down and start going because you're in a hurry. Set yourself up. Alignment will change the game. Abs in. Hips go back more. You got it. Elbow up. Anywhere from 10 to 15. Keep pulling the shoulders back. Woo! Ha! Man. When you're ready, you go into the other side. Shoulder back, knees bent. Zipper it up. Micro adjust. Just keep micro adjusting. It's those little shifts. Could I drop my shoulder blade back a little bit more? Could I pull my abs in a little bit more? Yes. Chest up, chin up. Right? So you can have that elbow bent a little bit. Breathe and lift. I'm going one more. This is a little heavy for me on that one. Kicking it back, elbow high. Right? How flat can you get your back? How high can you get that elbow? And then pull that shoulder back and in. We're still working your back here. Make no mistake. This isn't just like an isolated tricep exercise. Breathe and lift, abs pull in, don't lose that. 10 to 15, I'm going to 12. And when you're done, set it down, grab some water. Whew. Now, surprisingly, you might be happy to know we're gonna do one set of squats so your upper body can take a moment. Because then we're gonna add in shoulder press. So we're gonna do squats with dumbbells, then at the top, shoulder press. I know they've been working for a while, so do what you can. All right, I'm gonna bring my weights here, a little bit of a rest on the shoulders. Your other option is right here, perfect. Okay, down and up, 15 times. Let's go. Shoulders are back. Own the strength of your legs. Knees track over the feet. Breathing. Yes. Got it, you guys look great. Stay in it. Use your core, chest is up. Couple more. And now at the top, I gotta go down and wait. Woo! Your shoulders have worked. Push-ups, dips, let's go. Front raises, right? So possibly you also need a different weight than you needed when we started. Now, if you need help, get it from your legs, like this. All right, so you don't have it in the neck. Oh my goodness, at least 10. This is 9, I'm going to 10. You can keep going. You do what's right for you. And then shake it out. Let them recover a little bit. Then we're going back to our squats. Shoulders get to rest. All right, abs in. Ready, set. Let's do it. 15. Yes. Chest is up. Feel the power in your legs. Own it. Like lean into that. Right? Feel the strength from your hips to your knees. This is how we get stronger. Breathe and lift. Yes. 5 more. If you're with me, if you need to, you pause. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it down. Shaking it out. I'm gonna start with what I did last time, and then if I need to, I can always set it down and trade, because you're not stuck where you start, right? Just work with yourself. Abs in, shoulders back, arms up, let's go. Breathe and lift. Second set's the best set. Every time. It just is. Breathe and lift. So we've worked your triceps in multiple different ways. That might be why these are a little harder, because your triceps are the secondary mover in this exercise. Oh my goodness, 2 more. Press it up. 1 more. The whole point is to create a little bit of struggle, right? A safe struggle. Keep going if you've got it. Water when you're done. Right? We keep up with the water so you don't get to a deficit. Even though you would live, you would have more to make up on the other side. Okay. Just to make your shoulders complete toast, out to the side, lateral raises. What I would like to do is what's called a drop set. 2 sets back to back, different weights. So I'm gonna start with 10s which is a little bit heavy. I don't know how many I'm gonna get done. Anywhere from 8 to 10 on each set. If you can only get 6, that's okay. You know the form, chest up, shoulders back, elbows back, out to the side, let's go. Breathe. So you're going to do 1 set with this weight, set it down, pick up a lighter weight, and then do it again. Right? I don't want you going over 10. Yes. And then, so right before, that was 10 for me, before you get completely fatigued, but you're still working, you just set it down and pick up another set. I know, elbows out, remember, it's not a neck exercise. If you need help, get it from the legs. Like that. Shoulders, arms. Yes. And I'm going to 10, and then I'm setting it down. Yes, shake that out. Shake it out, grab some water. I know, it's so unusual in this class. Let's just get a little side to side, because I can't just stand there. Just a side to side. I know everybody's legs have worked hard this week. I'm gonna stretch those out, work those out. Maybe you did something yesterday to work those legs out. Breathing. Yes. Okay, so we have 1 more set of those, and then we're taking it down to the floor. Shake it all out. You ready? Shoulders are covered. Back to it. Simple. It's you in this move. Shoulders back, abs in. Here we go. Straight out. Yes, do you feel stronger? It's like magic. Breathe. Yes. 8 to 10. 1 more. Woo. And then right before you're at total fatigue, next set. So only you know if you could adjust the weights. Lift your chest, pull the elbows back, chin up, abs in. Yes. Man, I hope you don't have to like blow dry your hair right away. Woo. Breathe and lift. That's, what is that, 8? I'm going 1 more. Ha. That was 10. Now you get your mat, and we get to come down to the floor. I know you've done a lot of shoulder stuff. We're gonna do 1 set on the floor, glute raises. I can't completely ignore the glutes. And then we're gonna go into plank. And we're not gonna just hold a plank, we're gonna do some leg lifts with the plank to make it more interesting, but we gotta practice that, right? So you know you've been using your core the whole time, and here, elbows are under you. We're not planking yet. We're doing a single leg, down and up, bent knee, square your hips, lift that leg up. So match me here. Square everything to the mat. Lift up like you're just floating higher from your abs up, and then the leg goes up and down. Heel to the ceiling, and keep squaring it, right? I know that the temptation is to open. I'm gonna bring the, keep going. So remember, your whole focus here is the glutes, so make it about the glutes. The more you squeeze, the more you lift, the more you contract, the more you engage, the more you're gonna get out of it. That is more relevant when we don't have something external on there. So when you get to 20, you switch sides. And you're keeping all the pressure out of your shoulders, right? So you're not just dumping all your weight into your shoulders and your neck. You're squaring this hip, right? What we're doing here is making your entire day better. You know why? When you move and do stuff later today, right after this, your glutes are more activated, so your back isn't taking over. You aren't compensating as much. You'll have more power, better form, better posture. Breathing. And if you are counting your 20, you're gonna switch sides one more time. Yes. Oh. Woo. And again, one side probably feels different than the other. And so we're doing 2 sets, and then you're done with that. And that's awesome. But you're gonna make each set mean something. So you lift up and then you lift up a little bit more. So you lift up and then you see if you can get that heel up towards the ceiling like you're trying to stamp your foot flat on the ceiling. And then lengthen your spine more, then hug your abs in more. Your glutes are the largest muscle in your body, and the glute maximus anyway. We need to honor that and make it work because it also seems to be really willing to not do anything. And when you get to 20 on this side, you switch sides. And hopefully you know right where your glutes are. Pull your abs in, lengthen your spine. Remember, every exercise is a core exercise. Honor that, make it that. You're stabilizing your spine as you lift and activate your glutes. With that bent knee, we have more glute isolation than if we have a straight leg, which engages hamstrings a little bit more. Abs in. And when you get to your 20, we're gonna do, before we do the plank, we're gonna do scissors. I have one more-ish. We're gonna flip over because I want your spine to have some support, right? When we do too long of just holding our spine up in the air, we can get kind of messy about it. And order of things I care about, number 1 is your spine. So I wanna protect that. Now you have the lovely floor. Thank you, floor, for holding you up. Relax your shoulders. You can put your hands under your hips if it feels better. Kind of straight through the legs, and then one leg goes down, and then as it comes up, the other goes down. So they're not meeting at the top. Right now, if you wanna make it a little bit more, lift your head up so you can look at your feet. Right, so it's not a race, but it's intentional, constant movement. Breathe and lift. And this is not a neck exercise, so if your head and neck get tired, then you just set them down. Whatever number you're on, I want you to go 2 more times each leg. Just count each time they come up, and then hug it in, rock forward, flip it over. Before you think about it, just get yourself into a plank. Right? You don't give your opinions time to pop up. Elbows under you, flat through your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and in, hug the abs up and in. We're gonna lift a leg up and tap out, and then lift the other leg up and tap out. All right, here we go. 10 each side. Breathe, keeping your hips square, keeping your shoulders square. Lots of abs. Pull your abs up and in. Breathe and lift. When you get to 10 each side, you set it down, flip it back over. This time, 2 feet together, not the scissor. Dropping it down and up. Hands can be beside you or underneath you. 2 feet, pull it up. Now, if it just feels like your back is doing all the work, bend your knees more so you can really practice engaging the abs in this way, right? You're going to 20. Squeeze your abs in. Your abs are designed to move your limbs, to stabilize your spine while you do stuff. This is how we practice it. Breathe. We're going all the way to 20. How are you doing? This is where you get stronger. Don't stop now. You've got all day for the cool things to happen because you did this. This is number 20-ish. And then we're flipping it over, right? So you just go. You just finish, you rock forward, you flip over, you get into your plank, you know what to do, 10 each side. Find yourself there, squeeze in, and just start. Shoulder blades squeeze back, micro adjust as you go. Breathe and lift. You are almost done. Head up. You got it. Ha. Breathe. And when you get to 10 each side, you set it down. Woo. Flip it over. We're almost done. I know, but I just want you to have this 30 times. Fingers to the heels. Here we go. Now, the whole point is to have a goal to reach, right? But the point is not to have your head and neck hurting. So if you need to, you could place a hand behind the head. If you need to, you could place both hands behind the head. Right? When you reach forward, all you're doing is bringing your spine forward, your rib cage towards your hip bones. Chin is up, chest is up. Exhale. So this is a variation of crunches, and it's the silliest thing. My industry gets all worked up about certain things, and then it's like, never do that. And there's so much space for crunching correctly because your abs do work to flex your spine, right? It's just that people do them wildly wrong, and that's just not good for anything. Oh my gosh, I wonder what number you're on. I wonder what number I'm on. Every time. You can just count on it. It's like the reason I like watching romantic comedies is because you know what's gonna happen. So nice in life to have things where you can predict what's gonna happen. I'm here for it. You can predict that I will not know what number we are on. I'm going 2 more. One more time. Relax. One leg up. Relax your back, just get that leg. And then I really want the hands to come out to the side, palms up, right? So you're just, see if you can get here. First of all, move your elbows where it feels like they could be and be okay. And then let's do a little careful spine twist. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. right? Do you remember we did push-ups? Remember that? And we did dips? You just move on. But your body doesn't forget. Your body's like, dang, I gotta get stronger. Now slowly come back to the center, extend the other leg. Just let that leg lengthen. And then hands, same thing. Is it easier this time? Yay. Cross and twist. Relax that top leg, relax the hip, relax the ankles, the feet, wiggle your toes. You just release. Breathe it out. Release some more. Back to the center, hug your knees in, and rock yourself forward. You did it. You know where you started. This is where you finished. My arms feel different than they did when I started. I don't know about you, but release it, shake it out. Awesome job. You did it.